Everyone, this is your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Spademan. I'm Spademan, and I'm privileged today to have Miles, who's just behind me with my little camera. It's gonna, like, are you gonna just swivel it around, look at your face for a second, Miles?
I suppose so.
There you go. There's Miles, who's going to film me. And I'm just talking off the cuff, but it struck me a while back as we're emptying out this room that our lives can be a little bit about these buckets. So I've got different buckets. Now, Miles is a big, strong guy. Look at me, I'm a thin, skinny guy, yes? So I'll come back to that in a minute. Anyway, buckets, right. A lot of people in life, they get lots of education, they get lots of conversation with people, but they never do anything. They never do anything with that education. So it's like, you know, we talk about film critiques. They're just armchair critiques. They don't really know what it is to experience different things, and they've never really progressed in life. And it can be quite scary. So, for example, here's this great big bucket here. Just think, how fast could I empty this room if I had this big bucket? Yes, it's full of rubble. It was much higher than this. How fast could I do that? And could you be faster than, for example, using this bucket here? And of course the answer is yes, because you have, that's Miles coughing in the background. You would have more rubble to take out. But my point is, some of us are really scared. I am scared about loads of things. I'm scared about, for example, talking with ladies. I want to do acting. I'm scared to just go and get an audition with a big film. I'm in dance. I was scared to go and, you know, just do dance lessons because I'm scared to fail. Right, now, we've all got different levels which we can work at. So, for example, Miles, he's a big, strong guy. He can take this down and we can empty this pretty quickly. Me, I can carry these two buckets, so I can take them down. And if you were just starting out, you might take a little bucket. The point I'm making is it doesn't matter which bucket you use, because eventually this room will be empty. And as long as you're doing a little bit every day or every week in whatever it is you're trying to do, you will get better and better and better. And I'm sure if I did this every day, I don't, because I get dusty all over my nose and stuff like that. But if I did it every day, I'm sure one day I'd be able to be like Miles, my big, strong camera person who can take out these bigger buckets and empty this room very quickly. And in the same way, as we're talking, either it could be investing, it could be buying properties, it could be talking to estate agents, it could be sourcing. And you know, you will make mistakes along the way. Perhaps we shouldn't have demolished this house. Sorry, Miles. You know, you might be walking with one of these buckets and you might trip over, but it's a small bucket. It doesn't matter. You can pick yourself up, and depending on your level, the mistake won't really mean much of a thing to you. So, for example, Miles, he's working with this big bucket, and he's got a. What have you got, Miles, with your foot?
An ingrown toe now.
An ingrown
infected toe,
which he needs to get an operation on. So I don't know why he's doing that. Now, just pretend you are a very ambitious person. You're not a scared person. Instead, you're an ambitious person, and you said, right, hey, I can pick up this big black one, and you'll be struggling around. Yes, this is not a good way to go. It really isn't a good way to go, because you won't have time for your muscles to build up and grow. So you need to start with something that you can do. Do it every day, do it every week for, I don't know, a month, a year, whatever time it takes before you start tackling the bigger ones. And I find this a lot. You know, people come on property investment courses and they've never done anything in property, and immediately they want to, I don't know, get a 50 HMO house, or they want to build an office block. And it's crazy. Just go and get a little buy-to-let first. See what it's like to deal with solicitors, mortgage brokers, estate agents, sourcing agents, everybody that you may need to deal with, and build up until one day you can tackle this big dude. Okay, that's it. I don't know why I make these little video casts, but thank you. I hope this was helpful.